Ala, Muzambia, Wandini. You know that, do you realize that Zambia has become a laughing stock on the international scene? There are a number of things that are happening in Zambia, which people on the international scene or in the diplomatic circles, putting it correctly, they are laughing at Zambia. They are laughing at Zambia. This issue of JJ is a diplomatic boo-boo. Is a diplomatic boo-boo. What our minister did yesterday, that was a diplomatic blunder. That was a diplomatic blunder. It was a big diplomatic blunder. And as if that is not enough, today, our IG, now has gone, to issue a statement. Honestly, how can you put up such a statement? How can you put up such a statement? I mean, this is so unprofessional. This statement is so unprofessional. It is failing on diplomatic etiquette. It is failing on communication, on security issues. It is failing. I've never been in government, but just looking at this statement that has been issued, this is nonsense. This is nonsense. I mean, first of all, when you are at that level of diplomacy, you have to be very careful with how you come out. Even the English is different. Those other officers, they will tell you the way you communicate on a diplomatic level. Even look at Donald Trump. Donald Trump is like a don't care man. But when he's talking on the diplomatic level, no mbaimwe ya kutatalesa. It is the same. Like what Hakainde Hichilema did when Kamala Harris, and a question was posed to basically Kamala Harris on Donald Trump. Kamala Harris, knowing that she's on a foreign land, she was careful in the manner that she responded to that question. But look at how Hakainde Hichilema came all out talking about Donald Trump. And I mean, it was embarrassing, and especially now that Donald Trump is president, how will Hakainde Hichilema face Donald Trump with that kind of statement that he gave when Kamala Harris was in Zambia? Anyway, if you look at this statement, this statement is like, I mean, I don't know, typical of Zambian police, typical, Iliati constable something, at explain, no, on this day, this is what happened. On this day, we received this. Then they said, send us a warrant, confirm the identity. Then they said, send us a warrant. Then we sent a warrant through this transmission, and they told us that you have to send it through diplomatic channel. Then we got back, we went to the Ministry of Justice, we went to the Attorney General, we went to the Solicitor General, then we communicated to them. Then Mr. Chakuti, how do you bring in individual names in a diplomatic statement? And you start mentioning names. How? Mr. Chakuti told us. Mr. Chakuti told us. You don't bring in this. You don't bring in this. You are exposing this person. You are exposing this person. This person, I mean, is representing an institution. It is enough to say, Interpol said this. Interpol said this. Now you will start mentioning Mr. Chakuti said this. Mr. Chakuti said this. They used the Chakuti. We used. Who are you explaining this to? I'm asking you a question. Whoever wrote this statement, who are you explaining this to? For whose benefit do you have to bring in this Mr. Chimutenga? What? For what? For what? Whose benefit? Why are you bringing in this man? Imagine if JJ was really a criminal. Let's imagine JJ was really a criminal, a dangerous criminal, with gangs and whatever. I mean, you are exposing this man. Eh? You're exposing, you don't do this. You don't do this. How many times are we going to teach you? Eh? How many times? When you bring in cadres, government, this is what happens. Because you are cadres, you are not qualified for the jobs for the positions that you are holding. That's why you are bringing up this kind of nonsense. I'm sure, even Interpol reading this, they're like, what? What kind of people are these? I'm sure Interpol reading this, they are shocked. Eh? What are you trying to communicate here? The simple story here is that, yes, JJ was gotten because of the alert that you had put. You had put up an international alert on JJ. You had put up an international alert on JJ, and of course, organizations oblige, and they got him based on what you had put up, based on the international alert that you had put up. But like I explained yesterday, it is not enough just because Jack Mwimbu says, no, this person is whatever. These organizations and different governments, they want to confirm that whatever accusations that you have levied against this person are true. This is what happened, and I explained yesterday. So, whatever you are saying here of extraditing whatever, it's not there, because JJ is not a criminal. JJ is not a criminal. You lied to the international community that JJ is a criminal. And I'm sure when they got him, they asked him, they interviewed him, and they explained. And by the way, his issue is in public domain. Many people are able to go in and check. So there is nothing, you didn't even need to put up all this nonsense that you have put up. The issue that you are facing with now is that is Interpol agreeing with you that JJ is an aggravated robber. That is the issue. That is the issue that you have. Are they agreeing with you? Are the international community agreeing with you that JJ is a threat? That is the issue that you have. And if there is anything that you have to explain, maybe that's what you have to explain. Maybe that's what you need to convince those people to say JJ is a criminal. But clearly, we all know that JJ is not a criminal. You got JJ, you wanted to kill JJ yourselves. You wanted to kill JJ yourselves. By UPND, you wanted to kill JJ when you abducted him. He came out and he identified the people that abducted him. Afterwards, you tortured him and threw him out. You thought he's gonna die. He didn't die. Afterwards, he went into a private hospital. Put him in a military hospital. From there, you gave him these fake charges of aggravated robbery so that you can keep him inside. That is the issue, and that is what you need to convince by Interpol, if you can convince them. That is when you can talk about bringing JJ back to Zambia. But as it is, because JJ is not a criminal, JJ is a responsible citizen, JJ is a member of parliament for Petauke. So all this nonsense, you can put up all this, hey, this time, hey, Mr. Chakuti, it doesn't add up to anything. The question is JJ a criminal? Can you convince Interpol, can you convince the international community to say JJ is a dangerous criminal? That is the issue that you are supposed to be addressing. Not to kula to pelama jagonya and hey, Mr. Chakuti. Oh, useless cadres. You don't even know what you are doing. Oh, useless.